And now, number 26, Kawasaki Varsity declares the bronze.
Hello, folks. Welcome here for the second game in our two-game, back-to-back at the Rich and Joy Vodafone Ice Arena as Kent Hill is set to take on the Pingree Highlanders in a pivotal game. Last night, Kent Hill absolutely destroyed the Hebron Lumberjacks in a 10-1 victory, and a win here could mean huge in being able to host a playoff game. My name is Zachary Braithwaite, and we welcome you to Senior Night on the Hill. Starting line for Kent Hill's going back to normal. We got Brian Jenkins centering with Marcus Macchione and Declan Stewart to his left, with George Papadopoulos and Etienne Gagnon backing him up as here we go. Jenkins now entering left side of the zone. Passed over to Macchione couldn't get a stick on it. That's going to be chipped above. And all the way back, no icing. Gagnon back to retrieve it. Gagnon's bringing it around the boards. Pingree was first there, but a good play by Papadopoulos. Tries to get it out. Pingree has it behind the net. Trying to center it in front. That's going to be taken down. Rosano tripped up. As that's going to be put over to the side. That shot saved by Rosano, and that's going to go back to the left corner. Both two strong teams heading into start for the playoff races. Macchione has it now. Macchione trying to get it around Pingree defense. But Pingree will be the one. We'll try to get down as that's going to be sent down for an icing. About 1 minute gone right here. Obviously, the big look is all the seniors on this team. But another storyline, just the explosive offense Kent Hill had last time with all of the goal scorers, including multiple two-goal scorers, including Marcus Macchione and Matisse Turgeon. Also include David Hapfogle with one of the best goals of the season. That shot from the point is going to be deflected. And that second try by Theo Diamopoulos couldn't get it go. Slap shot by Ayanta goes wide of the net. Kitzel behind the net. Diamopoulos getting back to defense. That's Klobuchar with that shot. That went wide. Ayanta tried to put one on. That goes wide again. I believe that is David Hapfogle with it. Digging back in the corner. Hapfogle trying to get it through. He's got Stejkal in front of the net. Trying to get it in front over. Pass in front. That went too high. Stejkal couldn't get a shot off. And now Pingree is going to be able to get a good line change going. Rosado trying to see if he could do anything to disrupt it. Kenso with it, trying to cool through. That's going to go off a body, and Pingree might have a chance here, trying to center it in front. That's going to go wide, and Kenso may have a step, as that's Ben Cohen, I believe, with it now. Cohen laying a shot on this block. That rebound flies, goes wide. Great chance there for Kenso as Turgeon trying to interrupt the pass. That wouldn't go. Pingree will under the zone. I believe that was Olivier Lacroix who had a chance there. Pingree trying to set up something. Rosano's just going to send that right out of play. Pretty full crowd here today, as obviously senior night is a big night, and last night we did have that whole thing with the negative 40-degree weather. So obviously that was a big part in why there wasn't that many people here, as they did not want to have to walk back up with that freezing weather, but it's really mellowed out. As Kitsel's going to try to get the blank out now. Turgeon trying to get it to escape the net zone. It will not. Pingree will retain possession. Now behind the red line. Kitzel isn't able to shake it. Sees Turgeon trying to get it through. Great chance there for Kitzel. I believe that is Ben Cohen. Cohen's going to keep it. Cohen trying to centering. Can get it through. But that's going to go back over. And Ben Hugeson is going to dump it down in deep, but he's going to get checked. Pingree breaking out. Entering the zone now, dumping it left of Rosano. Good play by Zachary Baxter to now get it going. Getting over to Stasny. Stasny's pass goes over his stick. Now it's just going to be chipped way high up. And all the way out to Papadopoulos. George making it clear the zoning. Bounce over his stick. Then go off many people. And that's going to be offsides. 14:44 to go, or in the first period, still 0-0. It's been very, honestly, the same here, as both teams have had many chances. As this faceoff is going to be won by Kent Hill. Baxter getting it over. Good play by Pavel Stasny as he's going to have Kensel try to get possession through the red line. With this strong Pingree defense, really going to get it through as Papadopoulos lays a hit. Try to get over to Pavel Stasny. Hugeson digging in the corner, but it's back to Papadopoulos. Over to Stasny. Stasny's checked on hard, but he will get it to clear the zone, or will he? Baxter's going to have to get it and regroup. Zachary Baxter back over to the captain, George Papadopoulos. And now, Pavel Stasny with a burst of speed here. Stasny, he's got Desjardins with him. Stasny's shot goes off the stick of the goaltender. But Pavel Stasny still has possession. That shot went wide. Luke Desjardins with it behind. He's got Stasny against Stasny. Trying to get around Stasny. That shot goes off a pad save. Nothing much there. Knocked back around Desjardins trying to prevent the breakout. Kensel, if they hurry, they might be able to keep it in. They will. As Brian Jenkins is going to lay a hit on. That's going to be too wide for it. As Klobuchar does some great digging there. Kensel still has it in the zone. That goes off a bunch of feet. That's just going to be knocked all the way down for an icing. Some great play by both teams so far as we're still 0-0. About 5 minutes gone in the first period. One of the reasons Kensel truly dominated Hebron last night was the injuries, as Hebron was missing 8 players. But obviously, a win against a rival is a win either way, and that really helped them out in the standings. Face off on the right side. Kensel not being able to get a shot off of Macchione. He's going to get it back over to Jenkins. Jenkins looking for Stewart. That chance in front, scrum in front of the net, and it goes back behind. Jenkins still fighting for it. He's going to have possession getting over. Declan Stewart shot save. Macchione with the rebound, couldn't seem to get it through. Pingree looking to break out. It's not going to go far. Kensel will have to tag up though. Macchione and Stewart trying to put the press on. Pingree, however, will get possession, but not for long. As Gagnon's going to dump it all the way down deep. Looks like Jenkins has subbed off for Diamopoulos as Gagnon's going to release a shot. That goes wide off a stick. Ianta trying to keep it in. He will. Kensel trying to keep it in the zone still. As a good play by Stejkal might lead it to keep it in. And Theo Diamopoulos will try to get another shot on net. Kensel catching Pingree on change. Comes Papadopoulos, and they're going to blow it dead. As they called it offsides. Which really interrupted a great chance there for David Hapvogel. Hapvogel looking for his 7th goal of the season. That faceoff's going to be one way wide down. Klobuchar's got a man on him. Klobuchar taking it around the net, now ringing it around for Stejkal. Stejkal tries to get it by player, and Diamopoulos is really trying to scrum it through. And a good hit by Stejkal. Pingree might have a chance here. Barrett Lunder's going to try to ring it off the boards. That goes off of a Pingree player. Barrett Lunder going through, but Stejkal's going to get it and send it back to Diamopoulos. That's it on now. Barrett Lunder trying to get it through. It's going to be far out, and that's going to be knocked out of play by Pingree. Another reason why Kensel was so dominant yesterday was their goaltending, as Ryan Rosano had a really strong play there, including a couple game-saving saves at the beginning. Only let in one that was basically impossible. Even an NHL goalie couldn't save. And then obviously Ernesto Nazarov coming in halfway through, putting up a stellar performance. As a good play there by Baptiste Turgeon. Keeps Kensel with it. Now back over to Cohen. Cohen trying to get through in front. Turgeon shot! He scores! Baptiste Turgeon! What a goal! And Kensel's got the lead again! That scrum and net in front of the net where Kensel's been really good, and they just put it home. What a play by Kensville as they get the first goal. And now they've got some momentum, but Pingree looking to answer back. That's just going to be dumped down wide. Huskies looking to get it through. That goes to the point. That's going to go way wide and off a body. Turgeon. He's got 3 goals in the last 2 games. As Zachary Baxter's going to send it back over to Turgeon. Turgeon going to clear the zone. Pingree looking to break through again. That shot saved by Rosado, but the rebound comes out and he's taken down. Great try there for Kensville as they look to try to get it through. That's going to go off of the boards, and that's going to be icing. .10:34 to go in the first period. Kensville, they've got the early lead. That faceoff's going to be won by Pingree. Back to the middle. That shot's blocked by Desjardins. Pingree's going to have to regroup once again. Trying to get it through. That's going to be Stone at the line by Papadopoulos. But it was offside, so we had to tag up. Stasny with Desjardins and Hugas to try to get through. That's just going to be knocked all the way down for icing. But Baxter will have to hurry in order to prevent the Pingree player from beating him. So, by this point in the season, we know Kensville can score, but their main problem, especially early in the season, was their opening game. As they had a tough time in the first couple periods for their first couple games. So obviously, it's a nice change of pace to see how they've been doing so well in the early periods that's trying to put in front. They couldn't seem to do it. Good chance there with Macchione trying to get in there. Big hit. Stewart's down. He's trying to get out as it's offside. And that's just going to go up and out of play. Stewart got tangled up with a guy. And that led it to be offside. First line out again is they're backed up by Klobuchar and Ayanta. Pingree trying to get it out. They will, but it's going to deflect off a guy and couldn't go through all the way. Matt Ayanta trying to get over Declan Stewart. Stewart will lose possession just briefly, but he will get it now, and they've got a 2-on-2. Maybe with more if they can. Is that Stewart's shot? That's going to be blocked by Pingree body. Macchione in behind. Declan Stewart trying to stop it from exiting the zone. Great play by Matt Ayanta. That's going to go off a body, and now Pingree's got a fast break. Pingree trying to get it over there. That shot. That stick's lifted, and Ayanta steers it away. Kensville might be looking to have a break here. That's going to go off a body. But Declan Stewart is going to keep it going. Macchione goes down. However, Kensville still not allowing Pingree to get it out. That's a bouncing puck. That goes by a guy. Diamopoulos had a chance to have a breakout. Pingree's just going to get it out in deep. Rosado getting over. Now Kensville with a chance. Oh, look out. Here comes. I believe that was Heffel. He's taken down. Penalty coming up on Pingree. That was a great play by David Hapvogel to draw the penalty. He's taken down. Kensville goes to the power play. Already up 1 in this game. They're having trouble putting up on the clock. Now it's up. So, Diamopoulos to take the face-off. Kensville's going to win it. Diamopoulos' quick shot. And a good save by the Pingree netminder. Ketzel winning the draw again. That's going to go back to the point. Papadopoulos. Passing over back to Papadopoulos. Getting over to Gagnon. Gagnon's shot. Blocker saved. That rebound shot is scrambling in front. It's going to be knocked away, but Gagnon's going to keep it in. But he could not get it deep enough. Or will he? Great stick lift by Halfvogel. Halfvogel. Looking for a man. Trying to get over to Diamopoulos. Halfvogel's just going to put it in front. Halfvogel. Oh, what a save by Pingree netminder. Putting the leg of it a scorpion-like try. And he saved it. What a play. Rosado coming out trying to keep that full court press going. He's going to pass it all the way up to Stejkal. Stejkal's got Halfvogel behind him. Stejkal trying to get over man. Stejkal, we putting it in front. The only shot. They score! What a goal! And the Huskies got a 2-0 lead. Diamopoulos! Ketzel keeping their momentum from last night. They've got a 2-goal lead off a power play goal. Pingree wins the draw. Now they're trying to go through a couple men, but that's going to be stopped by Olivier Lacroix. Pingree will steal it back, though. Huskies trying to clear it throughout. They will. And now, Pingree's going to be desperate as Lunder doing a good move. Turgeon trying to play it back. That's going to go. That shot. Good save by Rosano. That faceoff's going to be won by the Huskies. Lunder's going to have it, bounce it off the boards. But kept in just barely. Now Ketzel might have a chance here. But that went off the referee's foot, obviously. Ref tried all he can to get out of the way. And a good play by Etienne Jevry. Might have another chance here for Ketzel. They've got a fast break. Turgeon shot. Saved by the goaltender. And he just barely collected it. Kent Hill is buzzing right now. Face off. Still a tie-up. No one knows what it is. But a quick shot. It's still loose. That trying to put it in front. It's still loose somehow. No one knows where the puck is. Pingree trying to clear it. And Ayanta will still keep it in. Ayanta dumping it out in deep. Another great chance for Kent Hill. Obviously, folks, it still says there's a penalty up there, but penalty was expired after the power play goal. Ayanta getting it deep once again as he's hit hard into the penalty box area. Try to chip it up over for a man. But a great play by Lacroix. Or not Lacroix, that was Klobuchek. Will win them the icing. Another offensive zone face-off for the Huskies. That's going to be won by Kent Hill. Another quick shot trying to get it off, but the Highlanders will keep possession. Now Highlanders might have a chance there, but a good stick lift. Declan Stewart's going to just have to try to get up to Macchione. Macchione will get it clear. Brian Jenkins will be digging around in the corner with it. Declan Stewart trying to prevent that release. Declan Stewart does a nice hit. And that's going to come out through. Be dumped all the way down. Rosano's just going to stop it. Papadopoulos. Back over to Macchione. Wouldn't get all the way out. Macchione's taken down. No call. Jenkins just waiting for it, getting up to Declan Stewart. Bouncing puck. Stewart couldn't get full release of it. And the Highlanders will have to try again. That chip's just going to go straight to Papadopoulos. He's going to send it up to Macchione. Macchione is going to be offside. As Stejkal was just a little too fast. 5:25 to go in the first period. Kent Hill with the 2-0 lead, proving that this wasn't just a fluke game yesterday, as unfortunately a Pingree player goes off the ice. Number 12, I believe. We hope that he's okay, as injuries do happen in hockey, but you never want to see him, as Zachary Baxter went to the zone. Baxter with a quick shot, but it's going to be deflected off. Good stick lift there by Diamopoulos. They're keeping the pressure on. Pingree trying to get it through. George Papadopoulos, another chance. That's just going to go all the way out to Zachary Baxter. Baxter. Look it over. Halffolk is going to clear it in through. And now Diamopoulos trying to fight for behind the net. Stejko down with him as well. Pingree will get possession over. It was a 4-on-2 back there. Pingree trying to get there, but a good hit by Diamopoulos. But Pingree won't be able to get possession. Diamopoulos getting over to Stejko. Stejko just putting a quick shot on. That's an easy save for Pingree. Kent Hill doing everything right here as their offense, defensive goaltending has done it. As Roosevelt has only seen 7 shots so far, while the Huskies have 15. Face-off's gonna be won by the Highlanders. Trying to get it through. That's gonna go past every offender for the Huskies, but they're gonna get it back. That should be dumped down in deep. Pingree once again looking to break out. That's gonna be hit down. Etienne with a quick, smart play is able to prevent a breakaway from happening. Gagnon with a real smart play, but it's given away in front. Pingree with a chance. That's going to be a good stick lift and won't go far. Now it's going to go off the skate of a referee again, trying to jump out of the way. He just couldn't do it. Now Kent Hill's back in it again. Here comes Kent Hill back to Gagnon. Gagnon shot patted away. Cohen looking behind the net. He's got, I believe, Turgeon with him. That goes off the skate, but out of the reach of Cohen. Cohen's just going to get back and wing it right into the bench. That goes, luckily, off of no one. That was dangerous. That was a heater shot. Cantel's going to be able to get it down in deep. The Highlanders will get that save. Pingree with a chance here. They got a 2-on-1. Back in front across. Great defensive stop. The rebound shot saved. Another try. Great save by Rosano to keep it 0-0. Kentil's still not out of the woods yet. Barrett Lunder digging down in deep. He's got his partner there with him. Try to see if he can get fully out of the zone. It will. But that will be called icing. That face-off is going to be won by the Huskies. Can it get fully out of the zone? It will. Kolbachek dancing around the net. Now trying to set up. They're trying to set up, I believe, Brian Jenkins. They just couldn't get it through. Jenkins is going to have another try. He's got Stewart. Declan Stewart now entering the zone. Stewart had 2 men on him, so he lost the puck. Stewart trying to put it in front. That goes off a couple bodies, and that's where it's just out of the reach of Matt Ianta. Having to check up now was Pingree. Ianta with a burst of speed now. He's beat one person, he's beat 2, and he's going to get it very deep. That's knocked far down. That's knocked down with a high stick. 2:05 to go in the first period. Huskies still have a 2-0 lead. Rosenau standing strong with 10 saves. Faceoff's going to come into the Kensal defensive zone as it was knocked down with a high stick. Face-off, won by Pingree. Trying to put it in front, blocker save by Rosano. Trying to put another one in front, but Declan Stewart's just going to pull it away. Try to chip it up for Macchione. If he can get it, Macchione will, and get it past Pingree defense. Pingree once again trying to clear their zone. That poke check by Stewart actually almost worked. Baxter working down and deep. That shot, chance rebound shot. What a save by Rosano. Kensal trying to clear it down. That's going to go off a stick. And now, Declan Stewart trying to get it through. That's going to be ringed all the way down past multiple bodies, no icing. Baxter trying to set it around, wraparound chance. Save by Rosano once again. Plays blocked. Stejkal trying to play it in front. Pingree, that's going to go off the stick. And a great play there. And now Kensel's back on the forecheck. Stejkal shot. Glove save. Rebound, couldn't get it through. Diamopoulos couldn't get a step on it. Still loose in front. Stejkal goes off his skate again. Stejkal trying to put one quickly on. It's going to be kept in. Gagnon's just going to send it in wide. 40 seconds to go in the period. Kensal keeping this forecheck on. Trying to put it in front. Goes off a body. And it great save by the Pingree goaltender. Face-off is going to be won by Kensal as they're going to keep it in deep. That play in front. No angle. Cohen working the puck around. Cohen looking for a chance to put it in front. Nothing much. Blunder's shot goes off many bodies. Pingree's got about a couple seconds here to think it would work. Kensal still digging down with it. Blunder's shot goes off a stick. Kensal still trying to get it where that shot goes off a couple bodies. They've got about 7 seconds to think to get one more shot on. Try to play it back. That shot blockered away. And I think that will do it. One more chance. And that will do it. For the first period, Kensal having a 1-goal lead as they've had a great game so far. As they lead 2-0. Shots on goal of the period. Kensal has 21. Pingree has 13. Rosano standing strong with a couple clutch saves. That's going to do it for the first period. We will be back for the start of the second period in about 10 minutes. And we're back here, folks, at the Arista Joy Bonifant Ice Arena, located inside of the Alpine Athletic Center on the beautiful Kents Hill, Maine, as we have the great game continuing here as the Kents Hill Huskies continue to play the Pingree Hilltoppers. Kents Hill with a 2-goal lead, start of the second period. They're going to put their main line back out there with Jenkins centering Stewart, Macchione. That faceoff's going to be won by Kents Hill. They were talking about it at the break just to make sure that they couldn't leave. Because we got a 2-on-1. Macchione shot. They missed the net. Just great chance there early in that period. Macchione trying to get another one here. Declan Stewart bursting in with speed. Stewart now to the left, trying to put over. That's going to be an easy shot on goal. Stewart still loose. Back over Declan Stewart shot. Save. Kents Hill explosive off the start here. As one of the things they were told about was to keep this game competitive and choke up on defense, not to let Rosano all out on his own, as he had to make a couple huge saves to keep this game 2-0. Jenkins applying a forecheck. Pingree yet to really get possession of it. They finally will as they break out of the zone now. Huge hit in the corner. Great crushing check by Sam Stejskal. Stejskal still trying to keep it on there. Jenkins keeping it. Stejskal getting it back. Stejskal trying to get in front. Nice shot. Couldn't get it through. That's going to go all the way back. And a penalty coming up on Jenkins. Jenkins was mad that he got his stick slashed out of his hands, and he, I guess, retaliated. As, I believe it will be a misconduct, I believe, as Jenkins let his emotions get the better of him. And Navrat's complaining, saying, why didn't the other guy get a penalty too for smashing the stick out of his hands? So Pingree's going to go on the power play. As that faceoff's going to be won by the Huskies. They just need to clear the zone. The Hilltoppers quick to keep the pressure on. Pingree. Men's pressure. Klobuchek getting a stick in. Hilltoppers now have it. Trying to set something up on offense. Back to the point. Right, Rosso, that shot. Lugged from by Ayanta. Ayanta got to clear it all the way down with a good play to kill off some more time. Hilltoppers regrouping, about 30 seconds gone. And this conduct thing is as he trips on the ice in front of the Kents Hill zone, but Hilltoppers will break it with a burst of speed. Try to put one on. That goes wildly off a couple bodies. Kents Hill trying to clear it. Ayanta. He might be able to clear it deep if he got a chance. They will get out of the zone and pass the red line. Hilltoppers again. Looking to get minute gone on the penalty kill. Pingree breaking up again. Rosano stopping it behind his net with a good play. Ayanta ringing it around the boards. That's going to good play by the Hilltoppers. They keep it on. He's taken down. Penalty coming up on the Huskies as they called that hit a trip. That shot on. Still has it. They blow it dead. And obviously disagreeing with the call as they're calling that a trip on David Hapvogel. Or, no, they're calling a slashing. I agree more with a slash than a trip, but still, I feel like that could have gone 50-50. So, Kents Hill, now a 5-on-3 for 29 seconds. That was one of the things they really needed to work on last time, was their penalty kill. Pingree looking to get back in this game, making it a 1-goal deficit, maybe more on the extended power play. Crucial win for the Huskies. Hilltoppers still have it. He's taken down. So trying to get it. Hilltoppers looking for that shot. Went up body. Kick save the rebound. They scored. Hilltoppers answer quickly. That'll be it for the Jenkins penalty. However, the Hapvogel penalty is still up on the board. Pingree getting back in the game. Let's see what they can do. With the now minute 47-second penalty. Kinsell now is going to win it. Oh, a great play here. Here comes Matisse Turgeon. Turgeon just couldn't get the shot off, but he's going to kill some more time. Turgeon doing a good job of killing all the time. Pingree couldn't get to clear it. Hilltoppers still can't seem to get it. As Stazzy's just going to rip it around the boards. Hilltoppers finally now looking to break it out. That goes off a body. Pingree trying to break in. Couldn't get enough there. Hilltoppers now with a chance trying to do, but I don't know what he was doing there. He tried to go between the legs. As now, look out here is LaCroix trying to get it. Could not beat the race. I don't know what that Hilltopper was doing, why he went between the legs. If he got a shot off, there's a good chance he might have scored on Rosano. That's going to be a blazing shot by Rosano, and that's going to be cleared all the way back down. Oh, look out here. Hilltopper's goalie's out of his net. He's got some guy in open. Trying to get it through over to... Couldn't have a chance there, but they're still going to kill off some more time. Multiple guys tumble. Oh, they're stuck together. They're going to blow that dead as they have their skates stuck together. And someone on the Huskies bench went off steaming. They were not happy. I do not know who that was. Kinsell with a chance on the penalty kill, but they just couldn't get it through. Refs discussing where the face-off should be. And it's going to be in the center zone. So, center zone face-off going back to Ayanta. Ayanta doing a nice flip up all the way down, killing up more time. Oh! Pingree lost possession. Killing up valuable time, about 22 seconds to go in the half-bogle slash. That poke check by Gagnon didn't work. Rosano coming out far to do it. Rosano in some danger there. Kinsell still not able to clear just yet. Hilltoppers now have possession again. Pingree trying to get it down. Many people down. That's going to be it for that penalty. As back to 5-on-5. Kinsell ringing it around. That goes off a body. Oh, Olivier LaCroix almost won the battle. Now, LaCroix with it. LaCroix trying to go over to Ayanta. Matt Ayanta's shot. Juicy rebound given up. But a save nonetheless. LaCroix battling down with it deep. Hilltoppers still can't get it out. However, they'll finally gain possession and clear the zone. It's going to go in deep behind Rosano and go out in front of the net. Pingree looking to set something up. Trying to get that one off a stick. Stejko now trying to get a burst of speed. Stejko putting up the Diamopoulos. That went off Diamopoulos' skate. Now it's cleared back out. Pingree might have a quick, fast break here. But Ayanta is going to make a good play. Break up the pressure. Huskies doing another breakout. Good move by Diamopoulos. Try to get it, keep it in deep. Half-Bogle just couldn't get a stick on it. They're going to get it deep nonetheless. About 12 minutes to go in the second period. As the Hilltoppers get one back. As Pingree might have a fast break here, that shot's going to go off a stick and go out of play. And Rosano got hit by something. And Rosano's complaining that he was hit by a Pingree player. And he is wanting a call No one saw it. Even I didn't see it. And he got hit by something. Kensil, still a scrum. No one knows where that faceoff is. At their feet trying to clear through. That's going to go back to the Pingree defense. Check down in front over to Evan Roy. Couldn't get it on. Kensil with a burst of speed, though. Comes Ben Hugeson. Hugeson shot. Save. Hugeson got his first goal of his career last night as a Husky. That goes over Lunder's stick. And now Pingree with a fast break. That shot, easy save by Rosano. Face off one by Pingree, shot off the back of the goal, I think. I thought that went in. That shot goes wide and kept in by Pingree. It's the Hilltoppers with all the momentum now. That shot goes off of a body or two. That shot, quick save by Rosano. Macchione having it now, trying to get up to there, and that's going to be called an icing as Stewart lost his stick. I thought it was knocked out of his hands. No call again. 11 minutes to go. Face off one. Pingree with a quick shot. That's going to go wide. Kensil needing some offensive momentum. But they finally might get some as there's a huge hit. And here comes Macchione. He's got one man to beat. Marcus Macchione going through the legs, but it's poke checked out. Declan Stewart, however, trying to keep it through. Pingree now with a fast break of their own. It's a 3-on-2. Looking to try to get it in front. They won't get it. Now Macchione. Let's see what he can do. Macchione's got Stewart. Macchione with Declan Stewart. Macchione bringing in draw. Shot save. Macchione just could not get the rebound. Keeping it through. Hard hit on Marcus. Cohen, however, digging in the corner. Let's see who comes out with it. It looks like Pingree will. Now it's played in the front. Just put on for Kensil. Kensil did a great job in the first period. However, Pingree has upped the ante here, as it's only a one-goal game. 10:07 to go in the second period. That's going to be won by Kensil. They got it behind the net over Rosano. Now it's back over. And now Kensil with some pressure. Olivier Lacroix. Lacroix trying to put it on. That went weirdly off. A body or two. Trying to put back on. And just a great chance there all around for everyone. But it's going to be kept in. Now Papadopoulos. Shot goes off of a body. Papadopoulos keeping it down in deep. Kensil looking for another chance. Trying to put it behind. Still in the corner. Pingree will come out with it, though. Trying to ship it up. However, Gagnon going to keep it and send it in far in deep. Going to land behind the goaltender. Stasny's putting on some pressure now. Pavel Stasny calls him to lose it. He's got Turgeon with him as well. Pingree trying to give it out. Oh, great give up for Theo Diamopoulos. Diamopoulos shot. They score! Theo Diamopoulos, his second of the game! And with that, back to a 2-goal lead for the Huskies. What a play overall. And Kensil gets his cushion back. And we've got a goalie change here, as Pingree is pulled their starting goaltender. And boy, is Pingree steamed. Highlanders have it back, their own zone, looking to see if they can make a pass. Trying to get through. Great play by Klobuchek. Klobuchek's going to dump it down in deep. Stejskal. What's the forecheck on Stejskal? He's got open ice. Stejskal trying to get a shot. That rebound shot. It goes high and wide. Diamopoulos looking for his first hat trick. That shot saved by the new Pingree goaltender. Kensil still keeping the high pressure up. Back over to Ayanta. Ayanta shot. That went wide. Another chance in front. Couldn't seem to get the full shot off. Pingree now with a burst of speed. That's going to be dumped all the way back. Rosano stopping it. Ryan Rosano getting it over. Trying to go to Ben and Cohen, I believe. Cohen fighting for it. Ayanta giving it all the way over to Halfvogel. David Halfvogel. He's got his man to beat. Let's see if he can do it. Now, good play by Diamopoulos, who's still out there. He keeps it in. Klobuchek going to be knocked down. And a penalty coming up. That's going to be on Diamopoulos? And they're going to call a high stick on Diamopoulos. As Diamopoulos got a stick lifted, and I guess the ref felt that he did not have full control of it. So now Kensill back on the penalty kill. That face-off, Macchione taken down. Play will continue. Pingree with it behind the net. Looking for an opening, trying to center it in front, couldn't get it. Macchione with it, wasting time and flipping it all the way down. As Pingree will have to retrieve it. Pingree regrouping, now entering the zone. Trying to up it down there. Good hit by Declan Stewart. Keep it going. Macchione going to do another deep dump and keep the pressure off of the Husky defense. As Pringer's going to send it down for an icing. So Kensill with a offensive penalty kill opportunity here. That's trying to set something up either to kill time or score a goal. They have, I believe, a couple of penalty kill goals, including Pavel Stasny's huge goal against Austin Prep with a minute remaining in regulation to break the tie and eventually win the game. That one, obviously, huge game. And LaCroix's going to win it. No, he won't, actually. Pingree will get it. Hilltoppers entering the zone. That's going to go out far. Baxter just bringing it off the boards, trying to get a weird bounce. However, Hilltoppers will have control of it now. Pingree working around. That shot on. Good glove save by Rosano. Kensill obviously having a pretty good penalty kill so far this game as they're going to chip that up and fully out of the zone. Highlanders have it now. Trying to go through center ice. But a poke check by Etienne Gagnon. They might be able to get it through as they got LaCroix on it as well. Pingree still with the puck. Highlanders setting something up now. Trying to get over. It's a weird pass there. And Kensill can't seem to get it out as they just were trying to skate it out and kill more time. Highlanders doing some passing now, trying to get the defense off guard. Huge crowd in front, trying to pass it over. That shot was too hard. Weird bounce for Pingree. They've got a chance here. And now he's got, look at Pavel Stasny shot. Save. Stasny. He had Diamopoulos, but I guess didn't realize it as, but now a chance here shot. Save. Rebound shot. It's another save. And Diamopoulos couldn't get the hat trick. Great chance there. .541 to go in the second period. Kensill answering back for a Pingree goal to make it 3-1 so far. That faceoff is going to be won by the Highlanders. However, a good play by Klobuchek might gain Kensill possession as they're going to try to dump it through deep. Back to Klobuchar, who's going to maybe pass to Lunder. No, he's going to try to dip it off someone, but Pingree's going to have a great block. Klobuchar with it now. Now Klobuchar getting over to Diamopoulos, who gets it over to Hapfogel, David Hapfogel. Breaking into the zone. David Hapfogel looking for Stejkal in front. He couldn't get the pass off. But a good play by Lunder, keeping it in the offensive zone. Pingree might be able to clear it now. They will. However, Kensal keeping this immense pressure on as Diamopoulos going to go over to Klobuchar, putting in front to Stejkal. Stejkal entering the zone. Stejkal trying to get a play in front. Couldn't seem to get it through. And they're just going to dump it all the way down. And that's going to be an icing. Pingree will not be allowed to change. .446 to go in the second period. Face up to the left. That's going to be won by the Huskies. Got possession in front, trying to put it in front over. Great chance. Now it's Baxter shot. It's still loose in front, and they couldn't seem to get a stick on it. Back behind the net. I believe that's Desjardins now trying to keep Kensal Forchek going. Stone at the line. That shot blocked by a Pingree player and going to come all the way out. Jeffrey's just going to dump it in deep. Kensal keeping the pressure on. That's going to go wide off the boards. And now Pingree looking for a chance here. They're going to dump it through all the way down. And Rosenau came out wide to make a play. Pingree will get it. And so with it now. Played up, going to dump it all the way through. And it's going to go by him, and now Desjardins with a chance. Desjardins just couldn't ring in the puck. And so looking to get it over. Baxter is going to hit it down. Macchione with another good play. However, Pingree will break through. Here comes Pingree with a fast break. Pingree, that shot. Save by Rosenau. That rebound shot. Good save by Ryan Rosenau. Kensal getting possession, trying to get over to Macchione, who's out of position. And looks like a Pingree player got his stick taken off of it. No icing. So Kensal getting away with one there. But a chance in front, couldn't seem to get it through, was Cohen. Cohen keeping this bench pressure on. Pingree trying to lead some, it looks like they will. Or maybe not, they're going to lose it now. Stewart with a chance, Cohen in front, couldn't get it. Macchione now has it. Macchione didn't have an outlet pass. Now it's going to come out, trying to get it across. Highlanders dumping it down in deep. Rosenau making a play. Trying to get it back. Chance here now, Kensal might have a 2-on-1. They've got Marcus Macchione. Macchione breaking in. Macchione creating space. Macchione looking for a shot, save. Rebound, just couldn't get it through. And now the Huskies will have to rush back. Maybe not as a good play by Papadopoulos. Will keep it going. Gets a raise outside, a weird bounce. Almost went in. Now it's dumped in deep. Pingree trying to ring it out there. That's going to go off the safety netting and bring the faceoff back into the offensive zone. Face off, won by Kensal, and there's going to be a penalty coming up on Pingree, I believe. So Kensal getting a break. And they're going to the power play, looking to make it a 4-1 game with 2:07 remaining. Kensel winning the draw back to Klobuchek. Klobuchek working around Ayanta. Ayanta shooting. Glove saved by Pingree. They're going to try to get it out of there. Good play by a Highlander. And now they're going to have to play it around over to Klobuchek. Klobuchek taking his time. Klobuchek making his way through. Good play. Now they're going to get over Ayanta. Ayanta playing it in front, dropping it back. Baptiste Turgeon shot save. And now Turgeon's got it again. Turgeon with a great slick move. Keeping pressure on. Back to Klobuchek. Klobuchek making it around one. Back to Turgeon. Turgeon with a good move. Turgeon laying a shot. Save by the Highlander goaltender. Back over. Ayanta has it. Looking for room. Now back over into the right corner. Trying to play it in front over to Baptiste Turgeon. Now it's going to be a foot race. But a good play by Kensel. Now back Turgeon. It's a 3-on-1. Kensel with a chance. Baptiste Turgeon pass over shot. Oh, what a great save by the Pingree netminder to keep it a close game. However, Rosano coming out. And just an amazing play by the Pingree netminder on that 3-on-1. Multiple players flipping and falling on the ice. Kensel breaking in deep. That goes off a skate. Ayanta now has it. Matt Ayanta looking. He's got Papadopoulos wide open. Ayanta just taking a blast. That goes wide. Papadopoulos looking to clear it. Keep it in. And now look out. Pingree, they've got a fast break. Going in on Rosano. Shot saved by Rosano. Rosano still strong. And now here comes Hapfogel. David Hapfogel laying a shot. That's saved there. The rebound goes wide as they got about 10 seconds to go on the penalty kill. George Papadopoulos shot. Back over to the corner. Trying to put it in front. A chance in front shot. It goes wide. A couple seconds left. They got to get a shot off. With 5 seconds left, they try to put it across. 2 seconds left. They lost the puck and they just couldn't put it in. Kent Hill, in the dying moments, puck got away with him. However, Kent Hill still has the lead here. As we'll be back for the third period in this pivotal game in the standings. As if Kensal wins this one, I believe both Eberton and Worcester are out of contention for the 5th seed. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes. with him. That faceoff's going to be won by Diamopolis. Kensal back with it now. Trying to see if they can get it up through. They won't. They're going to have to try to regroup. Kensal, that quick shot went on Rosano. Save. Kensal now with a chance. Breaking up the left wing side. Looking to put it on. LaCroix tries to see something. Oh, Stejko took a tumble there. Back up over to Stejko. Stejko lost the puck. And the Kensal's going to have to regroup. Back over. Papadopoulos ringing it around the boards. Pingree with it now. Trying to send it all the way up. Not touched. They're calling it no icing. As they're calling it for his tipped. As everyone else thought it was not tipped. So Pingree's going to try to get it deep. However, a good play with Papadopoulos keeps it. Deep in the zone. Macchione going on it now. Macchione will get it. Marcus chipping over. Declan Stewart now with it. Ben Cohen. Stewart still going for it deep. However, Pingree's got a chance now. Highlanders quick zone entry. Kicked into the corner by Rosano. Pingree now working around the boards. Crushing hit. And that's an easy glove save. Oh, and he's poked after the thing, and that's going to be out. Lots of penalties coming up as he jabbed Rosano in the midsection, and Rosano is mad. And Rosano not happy with that as he was jabbed intentionally after. Kensal luckily not getting a penalty there. And Rosano is not happy with that one as that was not the midsection. Rosano asking for a 5-minute major. Kensal getting away with a couple of roughing penalties as they obviously went to the aid of their goaltender. That should not have happened at all. Even if he said he didn't have control of his stick. Still can't do that. No excuse for that one. As this faceoff is going to be won by Kensal. Trying to gain up speed now. Huskies have it now back to the point. Back over Papadopoulos. Not Papadopoulos, that's Ianta over to Klobuchar. Klobuchar's quick shot. Save. And they couldn't get anything on. Luckily, Rosano was okay from that, as that could have been really dangerous. He was hitting a really sensitive area.
Let's get down to business. Give you one more night, catch it. We've had a million nights just like.
Face off on the left side of the ice. Huskies trying to dig it deep, looking to try to get it to Ianta. Now they're still battling for it in the corner. Macchione getting it back to Matt Ianta. Ianta letting it fly. That goes off a stick and goes out of play.
So let's get down to business. Mama is all about. Mama, I let my heart sing. Friends keep telling me to leave.
Face off one by Kensal back. Klobuchar trying to get a quick shot. It bounced over his stick a little bit. Kensal still with it now. Back behind the net. Looking for someone, Macchione, trying to get it back over to Ianta. That goes off his stick, or to skate. And now Pingree might have a chance here to get a shot on, but a good play there by Kensal interrupted that. However, now behind the net, Kensal looking to break out. Pingree's going to get it, trying to put it in front. It's still standing there. Wow, it was just stuck. I don't know what happened there. Matt Ianta now bringing it up. The puck stopped. It must have got stuck on something like a rut on the ice, but it froze in front of Rosano. Now Kensal with a chance there, but it goes off a stick and gets cleared all the way down. Rosano coming out quickly, trying to play it as it goes behind him. Kensal bringing it up off center ice, trying to go through. That goes off. Body now, Matisse Turgeon with it. Turgeon breaking in deep. Matisse Turgeon falls on the ice. He tried to take a tumble there. Kensill still has possession, though, as LaCroix working it around, trying to go over to Gagnon. Gagnon will get it. Etienne getting over to Papadopoulos. He saved it. LaCroix's shot. He'll have a body, and that's going to come all the way out. Gagnon, however, was sticking there, and the spearing penalty is over. However, a kick play by LaCroix. LaCroix fighting for it still. But that puck's going to go behind. And the huge hit and a penalty coming up on Kensill. And Kensill is not happy. They're calling a tripping there after a clean hit. .14 to go in the third period. Kensill back on the penalty kill, and Navrad is mad. And Pingree with another chance. Try to get another goal, Pingree. Highlanders working the top of the zone. That goes out. Let's see if... And a good play there by Diamopoulos. Going to get it all the way down deep. Hapvogel putting a little pressure on, but backing off. Highlanders entering the neutral zone. Diamopoulos trying to stop him right before he gets anything started. That's going to go wide around the net. Hapvogel looking to stop any passes from happening. However, it'll come to the top of the zone. Now coming to the top corner. That shot saved by Rosano. Face-off won by the Highlanders. Now comes out to the zone pack around. That player wasn't ready. However, it's coming out to the point now behind. Rosano trying to put it in front. Save by Rosano. Still trying to scramble for it there. And they're calling it I don't know what they're calling it. I think it's going to be no goal. Yeah, they're going to call it. I think Rosano saved it. Kensill having their top goaltender, Rosano, come up big again with a huge save to keep it even here. Macchione winning the draw and putting it all the way down. Great play by Marcus. Kill some time. Pingree going through deep. Stewart got his thing. And a penalty coming up on Pingree. And it's going to be called elbowing on Pingree. So Pingree got away with a penalty, but immediately got one. As he put his arm up right at the last second and clipped. Pingree was looking for the penalty down in front of the net as there was a huge scrum in front. So we're going to go to 4-on-4. 13:06 to go in the third period. Face-off is won by Kensill. Back to the point, putting one deep in the zone. LaCroix as they're getting up to Gagnon. It's in Gagnon over. Papadopoulos whiffs on the shot. Olivier LaCroix getting over to Matisse Turgeon. Turgeon back to LaCroix. LaCroix putting it, and it's good saved by Pingree. Pingree winning the draw after the tie-up. They've got a 2-on-2 opportunity. They're just going to dump it down in deep. Rosano going out to play it. Pingree's going to win the race, though. They're coming down with it. About 15 seconds to go on the penalty to Stasny. I think Kent Hill will have about a minute and 10 seconds power play on the elbowing penalty now. Kent Hill with it behind the net. Well, not behind the net, that's more at the circle. However, good play by Ben Cohen to keep Kent Hill on it. Turgeon with it, getting over to Cohen. Cohen trying to get it in front, that centering shot. Couldn't get through his LaCroix. Didn't get all the meat on it. However, that offside thrown down. A good play. The hand-eye coordination. Able to get it down in deep. 40 seconds to go on the penalty to Pingree for the elbowing on Stewart. That's going to be sent up deep. And a good pass there now. Hatfogel. Hatfogel's got Cohen and Diamopoulos. Pingree trying to block it. Great play by Ianta going off his hip and going out of play. Kent still wins the face-off. Dumping it deep down. Stejskal puts some pressure on that, bounced over Ianta's stick. Ianta playing it over to Klobuchek, who puts it in front to Hatfogel. Hatfogel now with it. David Hatfogel trying to go through a couple bodies. Couldn't seem to make it. Now Pingree with a chance moving forward. They've got a quick break here, but he just could not get anything on that. And that's hit down with a high stick. However, Pingree will be the first to touch it, so nothing will be on the Huskies. However, that clearing pass went wrong, but Ianta couldn't get all power on that one. However, it's played out, and if Kensal hurries, they might have a chance here. Hugeson putting on some pressure, but just couldn't seem to get it on. Another clearing pass that went wrong. Hugeson again with it, back with Roy. Evan Roy shot, save. It's still loose, and they couldn't get it on. Kensal taking advantage of the sloppy mistakes by Pingree with another quick shot on net. Kensal wins the face-off. No, Pingree wins it. As they steal it, they got a 3-on-2 entering now. Highlanders trying to put it back in front. That shot attempt just didn't make it now. Kensal with a fast break coming up now. Desjardins trying to center in front. A chance there. And it was just too wide for Evan Roy. Pingree with another fast break opportunity. Still kept in at the line. Highlanders working it around. See if they can center it through. That goes wide, trying to play it in front. And that's going to go all the way out to the neutral zone. Pingree playing it back behind. Rosano trying to slow it down. Played back around to Luke Desjardins. That bounced really off the corner, so Barrett Lunder will have it now. Lunder trying to break in through. Lunder got out, interrupted. However, George Papadopoulos will stone it down. Papadopoulos working around over to Declan Stewart. Stewart playing into Marcus Macchione. Macchione trying to keep it in. But a good play there by Declan Stewart to knock it down. Pingree might have another chance. You're trying to play it in front. That shot didn't get all the mustard on that one. That chance in front went off of a couple bodies. Marcus Macchione trying to play in through. Poke checked in front, trying to get it in deep. Played it in front over. And it's going to be called offside, which I believe was the right call. I believe both teams got away with penalties there as there are multiple hooks on each other. Face-off won by Kensal, chipped in deep. Turgeon now looking over his options. Baptiste Turgeon trying to get something through. Pingree breaking out now. Passing it over. They've got a fast break now. Maybe let's see what they can do with this one. But the Highlanders can't seem to get anything off of that opportunity as the Kensal defense stands strong. Here come the Huskies now, put up. And, went off weirdly off a bunch of bodies, including a referee, but now Kensal going to get it down in deep. Desjardins, or not Desjardins, we got a chance in front. Pass it over. Stasi shot. Save by the Highlander netminder. Played back out. That was Baxter trying to put it in front shot. Glove down, it's still loose. That shot. Save, and the goalie covers up. Great chances all around for Kent Hill, including Zachary Baxter with a chance there as that puck was just sitting in front of the netminder. However, Pingree keeps it inside the game with 8:20 to go. It's 3-1, Kent Hill. Control is earned by Pingree as they try to look to see if they can break out of the zone. That pass goes way wide. And Matt Ianta will play it around over to Stejkal. And who's playing there? Stejkal playing it in front of Diamopoulos. Diamopoulos with 2 goals in this game already. Stejkal played in back in front, and that goes off the glass. Pingree looking at what they can do with it. They're going to dump it down deep, but Pingree's going to get there first. Highlanders with a chance. That shot saved by Rosano. That rebound put on. Another great save by Ryan Rosano. Back over Stejkal. He's got Diamopoulos. Diamopoulos has it. Oh, that was a Gagnon. And that's going to be an icing. Gagnon was looking for Diamopoulos, but he just could not get all of it on. Face-off is won by Ken Sill. Can they break it out? Pingree steals it right back. Apfogel lays a check on as Stejkal still down in there deep. Try to play it in front. That goes wide of Rosano. Comes back out. Pingree with a chance. That shot goes wide. They scored! It squirts right by Rosano just barely. And it's a 1-goal game. Rosano with some great saves in that sequence. However, that one just barely made it over the line through the 5-hole. So Kent Hill, they're going to be going all out, and I would not be surprised in after the next 5 minutes if it's still 3-2 if Pingree pulls their netminder. Face-off won by Kent Hill. Pingree will get it back, but it's poke checked away. And now Barrett Lunder trying to interrupt that chance. That's going to go all the way back. Back around. Lunder trying to get over to Desjardins. Desjardins got it. Desjardins trying to pass it in front over. That chance for Mandico. The rebound shot! Oh, what a save by Pingree. What a great chance there. And they're blowing they're going to think the net is off, maybe. Net came off. What a chance for Kent Hill there. Desjardins just almost made it a 4-2 game. Great chance there for the Huskies. Face off. Won by Kent Hill. Macchione trying to look at it. That shot goes high and wide. Marcus still trying to fight with it. He had Ben Cohen. Now Cohen's got it in front of the net. That backhand shot. Save. By Pingree. Kent Hill keeping this pressure going. They want to make it another 2-goal game. Face off, won by Pingree, but a good check there by Declan Stewart. Will interrupt that chance. However, that gets tied up in the feet of everyone. Now Pingree with a chance, trying to poke it in front, and a poke check. Interrupts that chance. Pingree still has that one weirdly off the sideboards. Still trying to clear it over. And now Macchione will keep it in. And now Kent Hill. They've got a rushing chance here. Ben Cohen trying to get it through in front. Stewart passed it over to Macchione. Macchione couldn't get anything off. Barrett Lunder racing back, trying to keep it in. Hit on Lunder. That chance went a ride around the net. And now, look at this. Macchione with a skating start. Macchione taken down. He's taken down. No call there. Oh, that shot's deflected. Making Pingree have to regroup. That's going to be tipped back. And behind the net for an icing. Face-off won by Ken Sullivan. That's going to squirt all the way down. And it's going to be, will it be enough for an icing? No, it will not. Pingree will get possession of it with 5:30 to go in the third period. And still trying to get it out. They will actually, as here come the Huskies. They got a 3-on-2 pass over Pavel Stasny. Stasny put it in front. Matisse Turgeon's shot goes wide. Turgeon really needs to get his skate sharpened or something. He's been falling down all afternoon. That shot goes blind. Turgeon. And now, Highlanders seeing if they can break in through. Gagnon gives it off. That puck gets deflected high and wide, but stays in. Kent still trying to move it now back over to Stasny. Stasny puts a slap shot. That goes wide. Gagnon tries to keep another one on. And Stasny's going to get back possession. Stasny's checked, and that goes above the... Think of that, and there's a penalty on someone. I don't know who. It's on Stasny. Stasny's going for the box for holding. And this could be a huge opportunity for Pingree. Face off, won by Pingree. Working around. Now back behind. Pack in front, chance. Shot that pass, champ. Goes off the mark. Pingree still with it. Working it around. Trying to do a stick lift. Digging with it behind the net. Not behind the net, at the corner. Now back up to the point. Pingree looking for a chance. It was wide. Pingree now at the top. That shot blocked in front by David Hapfogel. And Hapfogel, he's got some room. Hapfogel putting it on net. Smart play by Hapfogel. Instead of just firing it down as hard as he could, he killed more time off. Hapfogel goes to change. Ben Cohen comes on. He's going to go all the way wide. Let's see who gets there first. It'll be Klobuchar. Klobuchar trying to ring it around. Goes off the stick of a Pingree player and kept in. Minute gone in the holding call. And still trying to clear it there. They will clear it all the way down. Pingree, however, sending it deep. And their Kensel is just going to return the favor. Pingree breaking out again. Trying to put it through. Another player fell. Shot glove save by Rosano. 34 seconds to go in the penalty. Huskies with a 3-2 lead. Face off won by Pingree. Back at the corner. Working it around back up top. Blue line. Looking for that shot. That went wide. And that's going to go all the way out. Kill even more precious time off. 20 seconds to go on the holding penalty. Pingree coming down the last 10 seconds of this penalty. Coming up as he's hit hard. Kensel will come out of the zone. It will. And that'll do it. Kensel has successfully killed off a penalty. 5-on-5 again. Huskies putting on some more pressure. Here comes Pingree. Breaking in through the neutral zone. Back Rosano saves it, and he's playing it aside. And they blow it dead. Quick whistle. 2:23 to go in the third period. Kensal with a 3-2 lead. And I would not be surprised if the Highlanders goaltender comes out soon. Face off. Won by the Highlanders. Goaltender still in net. That shot goes wide. Great play by Macchione. That's going to be back offsides. 2:10 to go in the third. Huskies keep possession. They won't be allowed them to change. Here comes Ben Cohen. Cohen breaking in through. Cohen trying to go through a couple players. Still has it now. Kensal killing precious time, less than 2 minutes to go. Macchione trying to keep it, digging through. Trying to keep it in great play by Cohen. He'll have more time. Pingree trying to form out a breakout. About 1:35 to go. Pingree now trying to get it deep. Oh, it's gotten back. Interrupted in front. Diamopoulos trying to get on. That's going to go wide out. Great play by Zachary Baxter. Baxter lost it. Let's try to take down a penalty coming up. And that could be disastrous for Pingree as they take a tripping penalty with 1:20 left. This is crunch time for the Huskies, as it will be 5-on-4. However, if Pingree gets it, they're pulling their goalie immediately, probably. Be 5-on-5, so this is crucial that Huskies get the puck here and fire shots that can be easily contained in the net. Kensal wins the faceoff. Ayanta trying to get it down in deep, killing more time. Pingree trying to break out. They will. Pingree's got a chance coming in through. Goaltender's being pulled. He's choked in front. That shot goes wide. Net is empty. 5-on-5. Puck jumps up in front. No one knows where it is. Going down less than a minute to go. That's interrupted. And it's dumped all the way down for the empty net. Couldn't get it, and it's called a tip. That will no icing. That goes in front. Almost went in there. And it's interrupted in front. And he scores! The hat trick! And the Huskies will win it! Theo Diamopoulos with the hat trick! And Kensal will come away with a win in their final Holt Conference game. Pingree immediately pulling their netminder. Face-off is won by Pingree. Trying to get it through now. Kensal trying to get it through. That's going to go all the way down. And it's going to be icing. 33 seconds left. Pingree needs a miracle if they want to win. Face off. Scrambling for it now. Diamopoulos, he's got a run here. Diamopoulos looking for 4. Theo Diamopoulos, he's got it! 4 goals in a game for Theo Diamopoulos. It's 5-2. So an amazing game from Diamopoulos. He had I think he had a couple goals yesterday. I think with that he will break 10 goals on the season. Diamopoulos putting on a clinic tonight. And with 24 seconds remaining, the Huskies will win their second to last game in the Holt Conference and improve to 5-6 on the year in the Holt Conference. Now played in front. That shot blocked. Pingree now rocking out with 10 seconds to go. That's going to go all the way down. icing called with 8 seconds to go. So with 7 seconds remaining, the Huskies win again. Face-off trying to get it over. It just couldn't get it through, but that will do it with 2 seconds to go. And the Huskies win again! So by the score of 5-2 with an amazing game by Theo Diamopoulos, the Huskies will win this game 5-2 and improve to 5-6 on the year. And if they beat Phillips Exeter next week, I believe, they will have a 500 record in the whole conference. And this gets them a step closer to hosting a playoff game here. They've set up their destiny. They just need to win and have Pingree lose a couple more games, and Kensville will secure home ice advantage for the first round of the playoffs. So, here for the Alpine Athletic Center, my name is Zachary Braithwood. Special thanks to Noel Braith for doing camera, and we will see you guys now for girls basketball. So, have a good night, everyone.